Is this thing on? Are we recording yet?
Now we are. Yeah.
Oh, hi. Hey y'all. Okay, so I decided I don't want to do anything sweet because I don't want it in my house. I was gonna do this Valentine's pie for y'all. Also might be a little on the selfish side right now. I'm gonna be honest. I just perfected the recipe, so I'm not ready to give it away yet, okay? One day. Until then, you'll just have to come and get it. But I'll have to put it on the menu first, so watch for it. But it has chocolate in it. And not like dense fudgy brownie, like, I don't know, just good chocolate. I don't even like chocolate. I used to never be a chocolate person. I was a Starburst and Skittles girl. So like, tell me, are you like a fruity candy girl? Are you a chocolate girl? Or did you get older and you're like, I don't care, I'll just eat whatever I can eat? That's probably why I'm on this fasting thing. Chocolate hasn't made the list yet. Okay, so I know that some people have asked for the dill butter recipe again, and I keep some in the fridge, and this canister was empty. So I decided to just make more like a savory, as Fabulous Christy came up with, butter. And I'm not gonna put any herbs in it. I'm just gonna, so I just did, like, this is 2 sticks of butter I melted, and then I put really a heavy helping of chopped garlic and onions. I used red, yellow are better probably, but I didn't have any, so, right? This is probably about, honestly, a 1/8 of an onion. So, I'm gonna just pulse this real quick. I don't like that word either. I'm just kidding, I'm not. Okay.
Ooh, that is crazy. Look, it totally changed color and texture.
I know, right? Well, that's the red from the onion. Woo! It is. Don't go kissing nobody on Valentine's either. Okay.
Okay, what
That's
kind
my
of
favorite thing right there. I'm just telling y'all.
Tell them what kind of a blender is that again? I can never
It's
remember.
a Braun. It's an emulsion blender. Just you can buy it on Amazon. I'm working on my Amazon list where I put all my favorites. I'm gonna go add this bad boy. He might be over there, but anyways. So you know, I'm used to cooking on a flat top griddle, so I'm gonna use this cast iron bad boy for this pork tenderloin, and I'm gonna get it going on the grill. I'm gonna call this my grill. So then we'll, and while it's cooking, I'm gonna make this sauce for it. And yes, I'm using gloves because, anywho. I just got, you know, a pork tenderloin. A whole one. And so it's about, I don't know, 2.5 pounds. All of them are about 2.5 pounds. And so we normally, I bet I can, it's like the old days. Normally I would just cut them in half like this. And it's a big old pork tenderloin. You could obviously cut them smaller. But I'm going to make a few so then we can have them for lunch later today, right? Yummo. So I have those cut. Should have made my other stuff first, but it's okay. I'm going to mix what we're going to roll this in. So this is the equal parts. I just eyeball it, okay? And we're going to just take that off. Of garlic powder. This is not my favorite garlic powder. I think that looks like garlic salt, but
You should taste it to be
Fiesta
sure.
didn't ask my opinion. Ooh, no, thank you. And then coarse ground black pepper. Darn it to heckers.
Is this the mix that the cafe sells?
Yes.
Okay. And you know what? You put a link to that on last week's video.
Yes. And Lowry's. Mike Lowry. Yes, I just went bad boys up in here. I mean, I saw the movie. It's so good. Just saying. So equal parts. Alright. Now, I'm going to put some of my dill butter in my skillet. You could add herbs to this if you wanted to. Dill, rosemary, whatever. Just keep it in the fridge. And then I'm going to roll the whole thing. And then our goal is to sear it on each side. And I do have it on.
Oh,
medium,
smells amazing.
doesn't it? I'm like so excited. Rick should be real excited. We're having this for lunch today. Okay. Yummy. I'm gonna keep it on high. Like the grill at the cafe is 500 degrees. Isn't that nuts? Okay.
Crazy.
So,
And y'all touch it.
well, I mean, I don't touch it, but I'm not gonna cook these. But yeah.
Oh, before you put those away, tell them, so when you make pulled pork for our parties and stuff, what do you put on your pork tenderloin to make, or not pork, what is it? What pork do you use?
Those, and I throw them in the Instapot or in the oven, either way, whatever way you want to do it, or crock pot. And Rotel tomatoes, just cans of Rotel. I probably throw chopped garlic in there. I probably throw onions in there, but it's Rotel, really.
Yum.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave that over here, and we're still gonna use our butter because as it sears on each side, we're gonna flip it. But so it gets this nice. I think that's what you want the griddle, like the flat top does to it. That nice. What am I trying to say? Seal, crunch, crust. Feels in all the flavors. Okay.
It's really cool because you can see it, like, you can watch it changing color where it's cooking on the bottom.
Yep.
And all the people watching just said, duh, camera operator.
Yeah, they're jealous because you can maybe eat a bite and they can't. Or you can take some home. Okay.
Don't tease me.
All right, so while that's cooking, I mean, it's going to take a little while, y'all. I have peach preserves, and I have honey, and I'm going to go get some water real quick. If you feel like, measuring, we can. I don't, but I'm gonna for y'all. I just put all my measuring cups in here. Everything got washed. What? Okay. No, I'm not measuring. I'm just
I'll
getting
hear
right.
it.
Okay, so queso. I mean, I can't have queso. Talk about squirrel.
Can you have that cashew queso?
I've never made cashew queso, but I should.
No, you buy it. Our HEB has it now. It's actually really, really good.
Are you stuck?
I am.
Would you like some help? Oh, I like the siete.
I don't know.
Queso?
Is it in like a? Yes, maybe.
Oh, I thought. Well, you can make it too. Okay, well you can just buy it. Just kidding. No, because we're doing a serious budget cleanse detox. Okay, look. See how pretty that is? I'm gonna just on the sides. Can you see it? Not really. Oops.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm just gonna. Okay. And now every time you flip it, you wanna, add more butter. Oops. Yeah. But we're doing a serious detox, financial too. So this morning Rick was like, here's cash for the money, cash for the gas, cash for groceries for the next of the month. And I'm like, I'm really excited about it, y'all. Don't be thinking I'm struggling or over. I mean, I am struggling, but it's just, it feels like death, and God's like, I'm going to give you life if you would just give up control. Just put that on a video. People know.
You
Life
know
is
what?
hard, people.
Somewhere there's a woman sitting in her house who needed to hear that, whose husband also handed her cash for gas, and she was like, oh my gosh, that one's Christy. Look at that.
Christy?
That's what we call it at my house.
Burnt? Mm-hmm. That's not burnt. That is perfect. Tell those people in your house that is not burnt.
No, well, they don't say burnt anymore. They just say it's really Christy.
That's perfect. I love that. I thought you meant crispy.
Well, you could say that.
I made a cast iron pizza last night, and I forgot it in the oven.
Oh, can I show them? I was like,
And Rick's like, this is perfect. And I was like, good, I'm glad. Last night was like clean out the refrigerator night. So I had like, I made Bentley air fryer fries. And he didn't want any of them because they were too crispy. Oh my gosh.
Yum.
And then I made a pizza. Rick loved it. And then I made cheese raviolis. Or tortellini. No, out of a bag. That's what the children ate. They're very happy. But anyways, okay, so I was just thinking of queso. Like, I can't go have queso because we've spent all our money for eating out this month.
It's easy
Y'all,
to do.
the struggle is real. But hey, why do I want to go out to eat? Look at this.
For
Why am I
real.
complaining? Such a whiny butt. Okay, so Peach, we're going to just put this whole thing in here. Because why not?
A whole jar?
Well, why not? Just keep it.
No, I don't know.
Keep it in the jar. Make a whole jar if you want. But you can figure out however you want by the measurements that I give you, okay? If you want to use the whole jar or not. But you could keep it in there and you have it for the next time, right? Not going to go bad. And you don't even have to refrigerate it. Hello, there's enough sugar in there to keep it good forever. Okay, so then your next thing to do would be half a jar. So a full jar of this, a half a jar of honey, and this could take a while.
Perhaps you should sing or something while you're pouring.
Sing? I mean, what are you gonna sing? If we put some praise and worship music on, I could sing with it and think I sound real good.
You do sound really good.
Slow. I'm going to take the lid off because I'm lazy.
Well, maybe the rest of us were wondering why you didn't start there, but that's cool.
Huh?
The rest of us were wondering why you didn't start there. I thought it was really showing a lot of restraint that you thought you were going to just do a little bit.
God, I had such muscles. Look, I don't have enough, so I'm going to get a little more. Out of the pantry.
Oh, my word.
Would it be okay if I, like, combine them? Okay, smell it. It smells very, probably crispy. Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Now the skillet's really nice and hot.
See, I know you wouldn't eat potatoes, but I just want to run home and get some potatoes and throw the potatoes in that butter after you're done with the meat. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so my honey. I'm getting there. I don't want to waste any. This stuff's expensive. Well, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to see if it melts in the microwave.
The bottle or the honey? Because my bottle always melts.
The bottle. Probably going to drip and make a mess in my microwave. I canceled the cleaning lady today, too.
Oh, good girl.
Does anyone that comes do my sheets for food?
Oh, well, I'm like, what can I trade you for some pork?
Sheets. You like doing sheets?
No, I paid my daughter to do it.
Dang it. Well, oh, get this. Did I tell you all that Brayden goes, Mom, you didn't pay us our allowance for January? I was like, you didn't do anything. I put my clothes in the wash one time. I was like, oh, that does not warrant $20. I was like, you get to eat and live here, and you go skating. He's like, oh, God.
He did it one time.
He goes, I did it once. I was like, yeah. No.
Oh, sweet boy.
I know. He's sweet, though. I love him. Okay.
Well, I do have to say, in his defense, he does a lot of things.
He does a lot. I'm not.
Sometimes what he does is hard to quantify.
Yeah.
Not all kids are Brayden Steele. He's pretty amazing.
Oh, thanks. Okay. So, that's pretty good.
I feel like this is real life. Like, because if they really came over, you wouldn't have, I mean, like, most of us don't have a pantry or refrigerator with the ingredients that you have that I love, that you're like, oh, I'm going to finish this bottle of honey before I start this other one.
Oh, yeah.
That's real. That's real life.
Yeah, and I have a bottle of Lico over there that I'm not sharing. Okay.
Oh, my word. Oh, no.
Yeah, right? Okay, then you do like a fourth of a jar of water. So, you know, it's not that much. I don't know. Is that a fourth? Whatever. It's not going to hurt.
Real food, not real math.
You know, I really meant to do this in a saute pan. Hold on a second. Oh, look. Saute pan. I mean, it's whatever. It's not a saute pan.
It's whatever you say it is. We don't know.
Okay. Yep. And we're gonna just let it get nice and warm. We're not gonna waste any of this. Really, should be a spatula, but that would mean dirtying something else. Okay, so we'll let that sit for a few seconds, do its thing. And I'm going to see how these bad boys are doing. I'm probably going to, ouch, that's hot. I thought I didn't put it on there. I did. Got it.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so watch. Voila.
Just got better.
Well, then they'll be done in no time.
Okay, just in case anybody else out there is completely ignorant like me, what do you call that?
Butterflying?
Are you scoring the meat, or is that what's the word when you're cooking?
I don't know, I'm butterflying it.
Oh, that's even better.
Imagine a grill with like 30 of these on it and you need them to cook in 10 minutes. That's what you're doing. Okay. They have enough butter, but for good measure, we'll just add a little bit more. This one right here, this crunchy part, yummy. Okay. My fancy spoon. Walmart. Since I burned them. Last night I had a metal spoon in the raviolis, and Rick's like, why would you put a metal spoon in there? And I was like, well, why would you touch the metal spoon in the hot pot? I was like... Okay, so with this, you know, we made mashed potatoes the other night, right? Or other day. So y'all could cook the mashed potatoes to serve with this. Or stir fry some veggies and use this sauce. Or, I mean, just this with a bunch of stir fry vegetables. Or the salad, the favorite salad. And so you don't have to do it, don't cook a bunch of things. We all don't need, I mean, we really don't need 5 things to eat, right? We just want them and we're like, oh, I'm so excited. So make it simple. Cook this. You could also, you know, if you wanted to, you could, once these guys are seared on each side, or you could skip this whole searing process and just put it in the oven and let them cook on each side for about 10 minutes, okay? So they'll get a little crunchy because they're sitting in juices. So then take it out and let it cool down a little bit. Now cook it on 350. Take it out and slice it and then put it in a pan, a Pyrex. Pour this on top of it and cook it. Continue cooking it until the meat is pink. Okay? Don't cook it till it's well done and crunchy. Pink is fine. All the stuff is dead, okay? It's dead. It's fine. You're not gonna get trichinosis. Or whatever you get from a pig.
That was exactly right.
I did. Wow. I barely went to school. I'm so smart. And so, anyways. That's just another way that you could do it if you don't want to do this process. Like, if you don't want to stand at the stove, then just do it in the oven. Cook each side for 10 minutes. Let it cool down a tiny bit just so you can hold it and cook it, slice it. Put it in a Pyrex. Pour this on top of it. And probably, I don't know, 15, 20 more minutes, it would be all done. And then you could just have the slices. Just another way to do it. Okay, this is good. You know, you're not really needing to cook anything. You're just warming it up a little bit. So when you pour it, when your meal is done, or your pork is done, you're not pouring a cold sauce on it. So it doesn't bring it down to temp. Okay, let's see. This one was probably the closest to being done. Oh yeah, that's perfect, y'all. Don't be scared of that. That is yummy right there. I'd be like, I'll eat that. And if you need to make it go longer, that's fine. Ooh, yep. Good, Beth. Oh, these are good. Like a pink plate. They're gonna keep cooking too, especially if you pile these bad boys on top of each other, right? This one had some fluffy stuff, so it might be a little, yeah, see, she's fluffy. Yeah. We'll just let her cook for a little bit more. Some people ask for that. Ew. Okay.
She is really pretty though.
Yeah. I like that. That piece right there is my favorite, honestly, on the end of the pork. A little of that pork. Okay. Anyways, so then we'll just gonna pour our glaze on top of it. I'm gonna get a different. It's not really a. Imagine fresh vegetables sauteed on this. Put it on top.
Goodness.
Happy Valentine's, y'all. You know your man is gonna love this. Or hey man, cook it for your wife. Hello. Instead of pie out, pork out.